of this collapse.
Let's go to Local 10's Alex Finney joining us live now with the very latest details from the ground, not far from the tragic scene. Alex.
And Calvin and Nicole, those images, just every single time you see them, right? Just it's so startling. You cannot believe that this happened. Well, look behind me here. Everything is still very much ongoing. The street's still blocked off. We're off 88th Street and Harding Avenue, being kept back a street from the towers where that south tower collapsed a little bit earlier. We've still been seeing just a lot of family out here, a lot of people also congregating out here to see exactly where they are now with those efforts. But nonetheless, this is something that is going to take quite a while. But the theme in all of this is, of course, loved ones, trying to make sure, trying to figure out if those that got caught up in all of this are okay. This video is incredibly hard to watch. People were inside this building when all of a sudden the south tower of the Champlain Towers just collapses.
I woke up to sirens. I didn't know if someone I loved was in there.
A 12-story building with 134 units, half of them gone in the blink of an eye, and now this is what's left.
It was something like I could never believe could happen. It was a complete collapse of the building.
One person was killed, numerous people unaccounted for, 35 people rescued from the building and 2 from the rubble.
At 6 a.m. this morning, we shifted our operations from the inside of the building to underneath the rubble.
The numbers are constantly fluctuating. Here's what we know right now. The collapse happened around 1:30 this morning near 88th Street and Collins Avenue. More than 100 emergency units from numerous agencies rushed in.
We have short-term hotels set up for these folks, and then obviously we're going to work with the city and the county, state to make sure that there's any longer-term needs that we can be helpful in any way we can.
Miami-Dade Fire Rescue canines and drones assisted in the search. Meanwhile, the cause of the collapse is still unclear.
It's not necessarily going to be immediate in terms of what ended up happening, but I know that they are going to have engineers looking at this to try to identify what happened and what was the problematic occurrence.
And back out live now, again, updating those numbers. 102 people accounted for, 99 still unaccounted for at this hour. This is still going to go well into tonight. This is going to take several weeks to unpack everything that happened here, the cause, all of that, that's way down the road. But right now, in this immediate moment, the focus, of course, is those loved ones. It's getting those numbers in, those updated numbers so authorities and officials out here, they're able to see exactly what they are working with. They have been at this for several hours since early this morning, around 1:30 a.m., and still a long way to go. Certainly when it comes to getting those answers for those that really need them at this point. We're live in Surfside. Alex Finney, Local 10 News.